What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. All right, you gotta eat. Donnie Schenkel, the famous line. Right when training is over, the first thing that we do is we go eat right away. No BS, okay? Maybe me and Donnie would go to the fort real quick outside of Cal Strength, but that's a different story. That's a different podcast. But food right away. I always say within 20 minutes after training. And so food was a big part of our program, if you will. You know, I mean, training doesn't stop when you walk off the platform. It continues with food, recovery, sleep, hot water, I mean, supplements, fish oil pills, everything that we took back in the day that I'm gonna be doing lots of Yellow Chair episodes on in the future. And so one really fun story, you know, my wife here with me, she's gonna love this because great memories with Coach Penley is we'd all jump in Coach's truck right after training and we'd drive to Costco. I mean, we're talking the whole crew in one truck, and half of us were in the bed of the truck, you know, scrunched in the back, two people up front. You know, Coach Penley's big old Texas truck, definitely illegal as we were driving to Costco, which from Cal Strength was only probably just, you know, a 5-6 minute drive down the street, but still, just picture the truck with just a bunch of weightlifters in it. I mean, we're talking, you know, me, Donnie, Coach, Kevin Cornell, Spencer Mormon, Rob Blackwell, my wife, just the whole crew, Jared Enderton, you know, it just the whole squad, baby. And we get in the truck, we park, and I really want you guys to see this. You know, I'm trying to paint a picture here for you guys like it's a movie. I mean, I feel like we should be walking in slow-mo and there's music, you know, like a Quentin Tarantino movie. We're getting out of the truck, we're walking to the front door of Costco, all of us with Coach Penley leading the way. We walk in, and the first thing that Coach Penley does is he grabs a shopping cart and he starts loading the shopping cart up with a bunch of stuff to make it look like we're buying things, but we're not. We don't buy a single thing. This story is all about weightlifters eating for free. No money, big meal for free. We go to Costco for like a full hour and a half, and we just eat all the samples. And it was very strategic too, because after a while when we started hitting up the samples and just eating, you know, they would kind of catch on a little bit. So we'd have to have, like, you know, group up and then have meetings on, like, all right, Kevin, you know, you go over here. Donnie, you go over here. You know, let's switch people. Let's, you know, because they would rotate too, and then plus new employees would come in. And so a lot of times you can get away with them not recognizing you. And so we just have all these little tips and tricks where we like go out, come back, eat, then go back out, come together, eat. And it was really strategic. And Coach Penley was completely leading the way. Like he was the captain of the ship, if you will. But you know what? For the most part, like even though we did have to be a little strategic, for the most part, they didn't care. Like, I know Coach Penley had the big cart with things in it. We were super friendly, you know. They didn't care. They knew that we were there eating. They knew we were weightlifters. They knew we were there for free lunch. But that's the moral of the story is I want you guys to do the same thing, you know. And not only was it good for recovery, for the food, and it was free on a weightlifter's budget, but it's also good for team bonding, team building, coming together as a team and doing fun activities. We had a great time. We'd run around. I mean, just being in Costco alone is extremely fun. You know, going through the aisles and just having a good time as a team, eating food, and you know, the adventure of it was really fun, and it really helped morale in hard training. So, like, I want you guys to go out there and do this. Like, find a Costco. Grab your teammates, grab your coach, or if you're the coach listening, grab your teammates or your athletes and get your tushy into Costco and eat up. I mean, look, like I said, I mean, we left full. Like, we left Costco full. I mean, like, again, we were there for an hour and a half. There was a few times we were in there for like 2 hours. We go back to Cal Strength, and then once we ate at Costco, we always go back to Cal Strength, put School Champions on the TV in the back, relax, watch that, take a nap, fall asleep. And about 30-40 minutes later, we wake up and then continue to train. And then we train for a few hours and then go eat again, right? Take a little nap, wake up, and then train again. And this is what we did all day, 6 days a week, sometimes 7. We trained all day. There was no sessions. And remember, there's no such thing, Pinky, your nails are so loud when you walk by. Yes. If you guys remember the Travis Mash video of me out there slamming that bar saying, I'm going to get Pinky. I'm picking her up in 2 hours. This is Pinky. It's my little princess. So she's doing great. She's getting old though. It's been a while. You can't see her. Oh, let me see. Pinky. You say hi. You say hi to everybody. Hi. Yeah. I love you. Why don't you sit so you don't walk around so much? Right there. What was I saying? Pinky interrupted me in my train of thought. There's no such thing as overtraining, under recovery. So I can't stress this enough. If you want to train more, you need to eat more. Let's say you're training right now and you feel like you're sore and you're tired and you're fatigued and you're just beat down. And let's say you're only training 5 days a week and you want to train 6. Eat more. Get more food in. You should be getting in 8 to 10,000 calories per day if you are looking at training 2 to 3 times a day. Back then, we were hitting 10,000 calories on the minimum. That wasn't even an issue. The amount of food that we ate back then was tough. Like, that's the best way to say it. It was actually hard. I can make a case, my wife will attest to this, that eating was probably harder than the actual training. It was no joke. It wasn't fun. Look, get out of your comfort zone in training and get out of your comfort zone in eating. Eating is training, okay? If you're full, I don't care, eat more. I remember I came in and I was light one day before training because we used to weigh ourselves. Coach would weigh us every morning when we walked into the gym. And I was like 3 kilos light. He was very upset. So after first practice, he took me down to an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. He made me eat 12 slices of pizza. On the 10th slice, I actually threw up in my mouth. Came out all over the table. I just swallowed the rest. I'm sorry to be graphic. It was disgusting, but he looked at me. He didn't care. He said, you got 2 more. I ate my 12, went back and trained. You got to get it in. You got to recover. You got to eat. I can't stress it enough. Going back to the finding ways to eat as a team bonding, and also kind of finding deals around town, affordable situations. I mean, Costco is free, so there's a great one for you. Go there at lunch and have a grand old time. But we go to Hooters, the classic Hooters story, and we'd go there and do all-you-can-eat wings. It was like $10, $11 a person, and we had competitions. I wrote this in my blog, and we'd have team battles on who could eat the most wings. And the famous story, I've told this on the podcast, I wrote it in my book, but Donnie, he'll attest to this. He got to like 96, 97 wings, and he couldn't eat another one. He just was like, he couldn't even breathe. And that's a lot of wings. Coach Penley, I wish he was still here on earth to tell this story, because he had to go pick up his son William, so he actually had to leave at like 50. But he really wanted to hit 100 and beat Donnie, but he had to leave. And so I know that he's probably up in heaven right now. He hit 100 and said, come at me, Donnie. Yes. So unfortunately, we can't have that round 2 battle. But yeah, Donnie hit 97, and then we all came together as a team like we should, just like in the gym, and we rooted Donnie on to get to 100. So he reached 100 kilos. He reached 100 wings. Shout out to Donnie Schenkel. We came together as a team and pushed him over the finish line. And that's what team's all about. That's it. Eating an extra, 3 wings, extra 3 kilos, that's what it's all about, is that team bond. And so going to Hooters for the all-you-can-eat wings, going to Costco, having dinners at Coach's house with the all-you-can-eat pizza, and the big team dinners with the spaghetti and the gumbo that Donnie used to make. These, not only is this good eating and good recovery and good fuel for the next day, but this is good team bonding. I want you guys to do the same. Get out there, okay? Last thing I want to say real quick is have a grill at the gym. If you don't have a grill at the gym, you're missing out. I mean, after training, before training, after training, all throughout the day, we're grilling hamburgers, we're grilling steaks. Donnie's making gumbo. Glenn's putting salmon on the grill. Any chance we get, we're using that grill. We're constantly eating throughout the day. And that's something I would like to see more of from everybody out there. And so if you get lucky to have Donnie's gumbo, it's very, very delicious. It's very good. So, but yeah, have a grill out there. And Olive Garden, we go to Olive Garden. I think they still have lunch specials for like $8.99. You can do all you can eat pasta. I mean, man, me and Caleb Ward used to go and just hit that up weekly, so there are deals out there. And look, you know what I mean? I mean, if you have to hit fast food joints, if you have to hit the KFC, if you have to hit the McDonald's, I don't care, get it in. Get those calories in. You know, could we have eaten more vegetables and a little healthier food back then? Yes. Did we? No. Again, this is not from a book. This is just from my life experience. This is how we ate. We didn't have a lot of money. Dave Spitz set up a great situation, right, babe, where we were able to train professionally as full-time athletes. We were able to eat, sleep, and train. We were able to eat hard, sleep hard, and train all day. All the travel was taken care of. The supplements, protein, fish oil pills, creatine, all that stuff was taken care of. And, you know, we were so blessed. Massages, chiropractic work, like I said, travel, meet registrations, etc. So we were really taken care of. But do we have a lot of extra money to spend on, you know, some of these, like meal delivery businesses where you, look, I mean, I'm not coming at those meal plan businesses where you get them in the mail and all that, but I mean, you better be eating 20 of them. I mean, are you kidding me? I could take 3 bites, it's gone. I don't want to hear it. And if you're looking at me right now saying you're badass because you put 5,000 calories down, that's not enough. You got to eat. When Donnie Schenkel says you got to eat, you got to eat. Like, I don't think you understand. We wake up in the morning before training, we're putting down 20 eggs. We're putting down 3 packets of bacon. We're putting down pancakes. We eat that hard. We go out to the hot tub. We sit in the hot tub for 10 minutes. We come back in. We get our clothes on. We go to the gym. We train for 2-3 hours. After that, what do? We smash protein shakes, take all of our supplements right there at Cal Strength. We hit Costco. We eat free for Costco for like an hour and a half. Come back, nap, right? Maybe throw down a protein bar, a Snicker bar, coffee, a Monster energy drink. That back then, you know, energy drinks weren't as popular. Train, and then after that, go to KFC. Knock down another 3,000 calories like that. Come back into the gym, train again. We're drinking chocolate milk throughout the day. After that, we eat again. I don't know if that's Chipotle, if that's maybe some leftover gumbo, if that's Coach Penlay with the crock pot. He was a big crock pot guy. If you guys have seen, you know, Coach Penlay's weightlifting kitchen, he did a few episodes, and unfortunately, he passed away, so he didn't make any more. Actually, Jess filmed those. She was behind the camera on those. I think his first episode, right, babe, was the crock pot. And so we used to do that. And then, of course, after the last session of the day, we'd all go out as a team to Coach Penlay's house and have team dinner. If that's homemade pizza, if that's steak, if that's whatever it is, it was probably beyond 10,000 calories per day. So that's just an example of the eating that I'm looking for you, okay, to a certain extent. I mean, I understand everybody's not training full time, but I want you to step your game up. I want you guys to eat. I want you to team bond. I want you to go out there and have adventures. And I want you to save money as a weightlifter by finding these deals like Hooters, like Costco, like Olive Garden, Crock-Pot, Buy a Grill. All these little tips I've given you will help. But honestly, the moral of the story, before I wrap it up here, is the Costco story. Like, it's just so fun. Go to Costco. Plus, I should add too, the pizza there, super affordable. The hot dogs are super affordable. The ice cream's super affordable. You know, I know my wife's not a huge fan of that food, but guess what? When you're just trying to win medals and be a champion, again, get out of your comfort zone. I don't care if it tastes good, get it in. But hit the samples, have fun, team bond. Thank you guys for listening. Coach Penlay, I love you, I miss you. Thank you for all the great memories. Donnie Schenkel, good job getting to 100 wings. Come on, baby. I was there for you. I wasn't gonna let you down. And love you guys all. God bless. We'll be back tomorrow for another Yellow Chair episode. Sorry for the delay. It's been a few days, just been busy. And we'll be back. Attitude Nation, salute.